One of his two misses was a deep three, probably ended the shot clock grenade. Two of them was probably grenades, to be honest. So he could have been perfect from the field tonight.
Kevin Durant, KD, with his assessment of Alperen Sengun's nearly flawless night. Nate is live from Spring High School. He's going to be featuring a star student later this morning. But first, Nate, a couple of players with more than 30 points.
Yeah, as Kevin Durant alluded to grenades, two of them blew up. And I'm talking about Kevin Durant and Alperen Sengun. Both had 33 points, but I won't get too far into that because we have Lashard Binkley. He's Rockets SI reporter. Lashard, a couple of guys really had good nights last night. I just talked about them, Kevin Durant and Alperen Sengun. Let's start with Alpy. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, and yeah, Alperen Sengun had one of his best games he's had in a while. Like I say, he's been in and out of the lineup with injuries the last few weeks. He even said it himself, he felt more like himself last night. And when the Rockets kind of made that trade, this is exactly what they were expecting happen. Alperen Sengun and Kevin Durant, two superstars, closing out the game late in the fourth quarter.
I found it interesting that Kevin Durant was actually breaking team stats down last night like he was an assistant coach. Did you have fun with that?
Yeah, he actually does that pretty much every game. He always has a box score right in front of him when he's talking in these post-game interviews. He has the box score with him when he's on the bench. He's really into what his teammates do throughout the game. He always knows exactly what the Rockets did. When it comes to their shooting, their rebound, and assists, he always has the exact numbers, exactly what the Rockets did throughout the entire game to win. So, yeah, it's really interesting to see him really break down the stats almost like he's like an analyst.
Well, let's stay with Durant. He had 33 last night, pretty much got his shots wherever he wanted to from the floor.
Yeah, and again, Durant's been the most consistent Rocket the entire season. Even when he's struggling with his shots, you always know he's going to come through, and that's exactly why the Rockets went and traded for him, because you needed that guy that no matter what, he can go 1 for 10, he can, and struggle the entire game. And then all of a sudden he goes off and has 5 straight buckets in the fourth quarter and closes out the game. And this is exactly what they will need in the playoffs, and that's why they went out and got him.
Rockets win 108-99 over the Grizzlies. They're now 28-16. What did you see last night that gave you a lot of, sort of made you feel good about this team?
Yeah, it really came down to, like we already talked about with Alperen Sengun and Kevin Durant. You can't forget Amen Thompson, who had a career high in assists last night. But overall, it was just the defense in the second half. They gave up 54 points in the first half. They only gave up 22 points in the fourth quarter. They were able to finally shut down a Memphis team that didn't have Ja Morant. So overall, it was the defense, because they struggled shooting from the field, but they were able to shut them down in the fourth quarter with their defense.
Lashard Binkley, Rockets SI reporter, on the spot this morning talking about the Rockets win over the Grizzlies last night, 108-99. The Rockets are now 28-16. We certainly appreciate your time, my friend. We'll catch you down the road.
Absolutely. Always good talking with you, Nate.
All right, guys, as Sally talked about a few minutes ago, making the grade emanates from Spring High School. We have a basketball player we're going to highlight this morning, and we understand he's pretty good. Stay with us. We're live here, Spring High School. Nate Griffin.